No problem. Individually, but you can sense as a group also, you guys are going through, swirling through some sort of black, inky stuff, and weird random images seem to be coming in sporadically, and you don't know what they mean or anything. However, you get to see them all at once. And please don't make a screenshot of this and then show it later to other people. This is for you to see and attempt to remember. And boom. It's on the timer too. Enjoy.
Oh, not again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not this guy.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Oh, that's too much. Oh, no.
6,
There's
5,
eyes. There's eyes in the
4,
zebra dress.
3,
And
2,
the dude with teeth and vampires.
And you guys blink. You're sitting in a car. You're all dressed exactly the same. None of you is driving. Up ahead, there's a whole bunch of gunfire and such, and you're all dressed exactly the same. By the way, your other gear is elsewhere, so don't fear about that. It looks like you guys are all dressed as agents, including the plastic earphone thing in, and the car is being driven by an agent. And he looks in the mirror and says, "What the?" And he begins to turn in surprise to look into the back seat, and his head explodes like an overripe melon as the window next to him shatters. The car is beginning to spin out of control. And let's see. Pete, you are in the passenger seat. What do?
I attempt to grab the steering wheel.
Excellent. Give me a drive roll at half. There's all kinds of weird shit for you guys. You're not even sure what's around, but it looks like you were going toward a big building with like a bus or something parked at it. It has combatants all shooting at you guys and some other people. And there's all kinds of other cars and dark alley and stuff. You're not sure what the fuck is going on.
What tech level is the cars at?
You're not sure, but it appears to be like 70s, 80s, something like that. And Pete immediately goes and crashes you guys into another car. Pete, and only Pete, since you, for some reason, the agents don't feel the need to wear seatbelts, go ahead and roll a D6 minus 2 for amount of damage. It'll be half and half. The other guys in the back kind of go and hit against the front seat. So roll a D6 minus 4 for both of you two. Each of you guys roll your own. You may take some minor damage. You may not.
Oh, yeah, max damage.
Of course. So it's 1 and 1 there as you manage to bash yourself really hard. And
a great start to the season.
Yeah. And gunfire continues sporadically raking around the car. What do you guys do?
Is the gunfire auto fire or just in single shots? As in, is it da 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 or?
It sounds like a mix. It sounds like you remember the Alamo. It sounds like you're in the Alamo and the entire Santa Ana's Mexican army is outside. So you're not really dividing it into single shot, multi-shot.
Okay.
You're thinking we should get to a more secure location and figure shit out because this is bad. In fact, it begins to rake across the car and whatnot that you ran into, and you see it just Swiss cheesing the shit out of the car, and you see bullets coming out the opposite side of the car it was shooting at.
Drive, damn it, Joshua, drive.
Your car looks like it's fucked. The hood is all crunched up and stuff.
Oh.
And you were going fast. And he's sitting in the back screaming, "Drive, damn it, drive!" And Pete, you're leaning over the fucking dead body. Like, what's going on? Russ, what are you doing?
Oh, shit, not again. All right, I look out the window and see if there's any cover I can run to.
All right, no problem. And we go into round 1 of your dramatic combat because that's how you open a season, god damn it. Villains are first. Controlling any sort of conveyance is approved. So the villains for their round attempt to kill the shit out of you and everything else that they're shooting at. Everybody give me a luck roll at half. If you make it, I'm not even going to roll for you because they've got other fish to fry. If you fail it, then we'll see.
Well, first roll of the season. So.
At a quarter.
Yeah, you're looking around. What? There's a fucking bill. Oh, you automatically note Russ, and next round you can begin, or actually this round you can begin trying to, if you can somehow get out of the car. You see a building that you're hoping is strong enough to fucking block gunfire. At least you'll be concealed. It's around a building corner.
Yep. It seems like they might have a few rifles out there.
I'm the only one who failed, by the way.
Excellent, no problem. Everybody else made their shit. Okay, Freddie, let me just check here. All right, only one of the fucking guns rakes across your body repeatedly, causing a massive 4 points of damage as you get some bullets in you.
Okay.
Right.
You really have learned to just roll with it. Anyway.
Let's give me a maneuver roll. Lower is better. This is scrolling over Freddie as he jerks around in his seat. Now, okay, you managed to squirrel out and spill out of the opposite side that the gunfire is coming from by crawling over Freddie and out of the broken window next to him. And you've kind of landed on the ground, and your intent is over there. So you know where you're going, and you just are trying to get there.
Yep.
Freddie, what do? You feel once again the hot kiss of metal in you. How you?
Well, Rock seems to know roughly where he's landed, so I'm going with him.
Give me a maneuver roll unless you want to try to open the door, which looks like it's in worse condition than you are.
Nah, I'll try and just maneuver out.
Okay. Pete, you're leaning over a corpse again, and...
So is the steering wheel on the left or the right?
As
in, am I leaning that way or that way?
You are leaning that way. You're sitting on the right, which is the good. You're sitting. Your body started in a happy place that everybody else is fucking off to, but you're leaning toward the bad.
Right, yeah, that was going to be my next question. So the gunfire is coming from the left. All right. So I shall attempt to get out of the vehicle and put myself by the front wheel.
All right, no problem. A maneuver roll as you're trying to get out, however.
No.
Right, the window for some reason is still, the door won't open. Hit the door won't open.
That's all right. I'm not in a Pinto, I hope.
Don't back it up. Don't back up the Pinto.
We go to next round. It shows a Pinto reversing toward you. Villains are first and hasted.
Oh, great.
But on the good news, maneuver is approved. Everybody give me a luck roll at half. Once again, if you make it, then don't worry.
No.
Success at half.
So 4 shots at Freddy, and everybody else is fine. Right. They're like, kill that one. You know, it shows like some guy in a fucking orange mohawk standing on a car. Kill that one there. And everybody shoots at Freddy. He takes 4 shots.
I'll try and dodge for my round.
Instead of maneuver?
Yeah.
Well, dodge is a type of maneuver, but you don't want to just crawl like fucking fish.
I'm being shot 4 times. I need to not die.
No problem. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Freddy rolls around on the ground. The bullets fucking all miss him. He just keeps rolling around like, happy Jesus, happy Jesus. And, all right. And Freddy, all your possessions and shit that were on you are now like laid out on the ground, but it's not much. It's like plastic earpiece, pistol, all that shit. Nothing you really particularly care about, but and a badge of some sort. Okay, and meanwhile we go over. We know what Freddie did. McKay, you're stuck in the car. Give me a new maneuver roll. Freddie, you've already gone. You're all good. You don't.
Yeah, just enjoy a card.
Oh, okay.
Yay, crit.
Goddamn. Right, and I know where you're. I'll get back to you, Russ. Go ahead and
sprint roll.
No, maneuver. You're doing low crawl right now. Unless you want to get up and run, then that'll definitely get you shot. You're thinking.
Okay.
You're doing the army low crawl at this point, and you're happy you're down here. All right.
Okay,
No
that's
problem.
a card.
You feel somebody hit your body, use you to fucking kind of move forward, and then you see McKay go like a fucking salamander across you, and you like little footprints and shit, and he skitters around the corner, and you barely reach the corner and kind of and drag yourself around, and Freddy's rolling back and forth near the car. You're like, I'm melting. And everybody gets a card who did the maneuver, and we go to the next round.
I am playing a card.
Very well.
I am playing Insight. I'm just calling it out in case anybody wants to try and get it.
Oh, nice. No,
I'll worry about working out the spell after combat, but I'm just getting rid of it before a red card comes up and makes me lose it.
Heroes are first and their allies flee. You have no friends here. Villains are second. Dancing is approved. Freddy, would you like to try to make a maneuver roll to get around the corner?
Yes.
All right.
I'll put that card just
By quarter.
No problem. The gunfire, since unless somebody wants to poke their head out to look and see what's going on, the gunfire will peter down this round. Would anybody like to stick their head into what we call the danger zone?
No.
Anybody? All right. We go into a combat lull, and you guys.
I pat myself down.
You find a earpiece that's in your ear. It's not doing anything. It just seems to be ornamental or something. You're wearing a very dark green suit, tie, white shirt, sunglasses.
Any triangles on them?
Triangles?
Yes.
I'm not following.
Okay, no problem.
Delta green.
Delta green.
No.
I do the same as Pete. I assume it's the same thing.
Was there a wallet, a gun, anything like that?
There's a wallet that's got a badge, nothing else.
Yeah,
in
I'm not pulling it out at the moment. I just there's a wallet there. Just quickly.
There's a gun. It appears to be a heavy revolver or heavy handgun, not a revolver.
Okay.
While they're doing that, I'm trying to find the area of least resistance that we can go through and out of here.
There's all kinds of other places to go and stuff, but everybody give me a listen roll. They're still occasionally shooting, like, yeah, fuck you. Just enough to keep you honest, I think.
Yep.
Nope.
Crit. Right. Freddy's looking for a place to flee to, his normal default factory setting. And he hears somebody say, is the team going to bring it out soon? They're on their way, sir. All right. Let's get this thing and get the fuck out of here. And he says, go ahead and fire up the anti-grav.
That's the agents talking?
No, that's the people that were shooting at you talking.
Yeah, I think I know who these are.
I brought this together too quietly.
Were the same
I heard
that shot up the embassy.
Okay. Are there any buildings or anything?
Lots. You're in a industrial type area. I mean, if you really wanted to climb up the building and sneak over and try to get like a look, this is very possible. In fact, there's like garbage and shit around, so climbing won't even be that hard unless you're fucking horrible at climbing or something. So it is very possible.
Is there any way to get inside a building without being seen by these fuckers?
Inside is harder. Inside is much harder because it may have security systems and shit you don't know.
Okay.
Do we see them or just hear them?
You hear them.
Okay.
You don't see shit because you're like
looking at
the corner of the building.
Roll, can I tell how far they are with my crit listen roll?
It's really hard to say because your hearing's still really suffering, but you're going to guess like half a block, something like a normal town block. But yeah, looking at the corner, whatever they're using is hitting heavy. Like there's pieces of fucking concrete and shit missing. So the corner's starting to look like a fucking piece of cheese a mouse has been going at.
Guys, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep. So, come on.
Be sneaky. All right, so I stealth off somewhere, if that's possible.
Just away?
I'm going up onto the roof.
Give me a climate full. He ignores your two efforts at self-preservation and begins quietly.
I want to see what they're trying to get.
No, I figured that. Just go ahead and give me.
I am telling those two.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, I was verbalizing why I'm doing this to those two.
All I need from you is a climb roll full and a stealth roll full.
Climb at -30. Stealth. Stealth at -30.
He disappears up the fucking building. You've got no way to reach him. He is separated from you, not by miles, but by enough distance.
All right, come on, what we need to make sure he doesn't die or something.
No, I'm going to try and get some cover.
You've got cover. You're happy with this guy. They don't seem to be coming at. Well, you hope they're not coming.
They're firing up an anti-grav, so this cover's going bye-bye at some point. Yeah, I'll try that stealth roll. Crit stealth.
Great. I still need the climb roll though. If you want to go up on the building with Pete.
Yep. That has.
Right. It just shows you guys kind of, and you're all sitting up there looking. It doesn't look like these guys were expecting anybody to climb up the building and look at them. They're pretty much keeping an eye out on street level. And you see one of them, it looks like he's looking at a thing. And their guy goes, "How long till next batch show up?" And he says, "Well, that was one car full, so should be in 4 minutes and 30 seconds, sir. All right, keep us posted when they're getting ready to show up."
What are they dressing?
Okay, let me give you some description here of these guys. Here you see, and also in addition to English, they're also talking another language. Everybody give me a linguistics roll. It sounds kind of like Latin, but it's not Latin.
Yeah. Can we make language rolls, or is that the roll at learn?
Yeah, you can try it. Everybody can now try, since everybody blew their linguistics, everybody can try a learn roll to suddenly be speaking some new shit.
Fumble.
Yep.
You think that it may be the Ewok Christmas special all over again, Freddie. You begin to fucking convulse and have small seizures as your heart attempts to stop beating. Pete, you've picked up a new language, Romanian.
Romanian, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We are the gypsies. We've come to steal your horses.
Romanians hate the fucking. Anyway, over there now, you see. Now that you guys have a nice view, it looks like there's another car that held agents at one point, and it looks like they're dead. Okay, these guys already shot them, and that is why you showed up, being that apparently you now work for the man, I guess. And the bus thing, it seems that it's got some sort of glowy pads under it that are causing it to kind of sit there like one of those speeders from Star Wars. You know how it doesn't quite sit still all the time? And that's the size of a bus, and it looks super armored and tough. These guys look like they have it, like this is a door here, and they've got it kind of up against it, so they can open like the bus's door and pretty much go straight from the door of whatever the fuck this building thing is into their bus. And it looks like they've got various heavy weapons. They're all wearing black turtlenecks with various ammo belts and stuff. They all have unruly hair and no eyebrows. Okay. And everybody give me a spot hidden roll. Give me something at least at half for this, because it's fairly dark. There's some lighting and whatnot from whatever the fuck this
Okay,
band.
it's night, is it?
Yes.
Success at half.
Okay. You think that these things that they're wearing
Yes,
are all wigs?
Are all what?
Wigs. Logan, the previous agent car, were there 2 agents in there by any chance? Yes.
They're
Okay.
all dark.
Yes.
We're fucking agents. What do you know?
Yes.
Now, looking at these guys, because occasionally they still shoot to where you guys last were, or they look around, it looks like they're using a variety of weapons. Slug throwers, lasers, you see hand grenades on their fucking vest and shit. One guy puts on a pair of goggles, gets a box, and he has something raise up that looks like some sort of floaty deal with a needle sticking out of it, and it goes, and it goes off in the darkness looking for something. And you don't know what the fuck that is, but it doesn't look good, whatever it is.
Is he whistling?
No, not really.
Okay.
And yeah, so it looks like they're impatiently muttering to each other as something else is going on. And it appears that they're just waiting for something.
You're waiting for the next agent car.
Okay. One thing I want to say.
No, they're waiting to get loot out of the building, something out of the building.
Yeah.
Do we
have tarot cards on ourselves?
Yes.
Nope.
That's what I was curious about.
Not at all.
What the vehicles on the street?
It looks, you're guessing by the taste of the air, the kind of buildings, the architecture, and all that. Everybody give me an evidence analysis roll at full, because you've already been in this zone before, but
no idea.
Everybody except McKay, who's over analyzing the fuck out of it. He's like, well, you know, if the other two believe that you're in Shermer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed that, but I was just wanting to confirm.
So all we have are pistols, eh?
Yeah. You see another car of agents, 2 agents come up, and these guys just fucking mow them down using laser. And they just fucking, first one burns a hole through the engine, and then they just blast the agents. And they're like, 5 minutes, mark. And you hear a guy muttering in Romanian, like something about hurry the fuck up. And the other guy's like, 7 minutes. He's like, God damn it. And everybody try for their Romanian roll again as a couple of the guys begin talking about stuff.
Hey.
And it works.
Freddy, one of them looks to the other and goes, as soon as we fucking catch Freddy, we're going to burn his face off with laser. And Harold goes, man, I'm going to masturbate to that. Let's make a film. And Freddy's like, oh, Rock, what you heard is a little different. You heard the guy say, how long does it take to get a fucking small case? Well, we got to burn it out, but, you know, don't worry. It's fucking worth it.
Blah.
I wonder if that's the O word they were looking for.
Is the dice they're powering up pointed at anything in particular?
Device they're powering up? Are you talking about their giant bus thing?
No, they mentioned they were powering up an anti-grav or something, and he's saying 7 minutes. And can I see what they're powering up?
Yeah, that's a big bus thing. It lifted off of the ground about, you know, a few centimeters. It was just hovering there.
I think the 7 minutes is how long it's going to take them to get the box out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's separate to the anti-grav.
Right. Yeah. So they're not like, there's nothing emanating from it. There's no nozzle or something, or you know, I'm looking for a gun barrel or something they're shooting out of the bus.
Looking for that specifically, you do find some. Give me Give me any heavy weapons skill roll that you've got. There's some things that you believe are gun nozzles of some sort, but you don't know what the fuck they are.
God damn it. That's the first time I've ever used my heavy weapon skill, though.
All right.
How many of them can we see down there?
Well, the only guy who's really spent time looking at them has seen like not many, like 2. It looks like one on the well, you can't see the whole vehicle also, but one on the front, possibly a pilot thing, and one on the back is a deterrent to following.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean. Yeah, I wasn't specifically about the vehicle. I meant how many standing outside with guns.
Oh, a dozen.
Right.
Dozen dudes.
All male, or does it look like there's females there as well?
It's hard to tell because everybody is kind of in their weird wigs and stuff, but you guess at least a quarter of them seem to be female, although they're super tough female. Are you guys wanting to just wait and see what happens, or do you want to try shooting some of these guys?
Yeah, right.
The building that they're parked against.
Yes.
I'm seeing if there's any
appears to be
markings.
some sort of storage depot thing of a secured one. It's like those warehouses that they keep secured stuff in for different reasons. Like they have pretty good security. They probably killed a bunch of people and stuff like that to get whoever in there so that they could bring in other stuff to get stuff out.
Are there any street signs around?
Not right here. I mean, it would give you an excuse to get further away from the bad men to go look for a street sign, though.
Any shop like names like?
No. This is kind of like a warehouse district thing here. And, and looking back on your short and rather tragic life, nothing good has ever happened to you at a warehouse district. In fact, you remember the last one you were at, and things went horribly wrong there also.
Hey, Joshua, you want to try and snatch this thing, or do you think it's too heavily guarded?
I'm not particularly good with a pistol. I don't know about you two.
I'm more worried that you're not good at driving.
Why are you worried?
I'm good at driving.
You can drive that thing?
Yeah, I can drive. Wait, drive what thing? The bus?
You look at this weird hovering bus.
No, I can't drive that thing. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
So what do you want to grab then?
The object that they're trying to steal, I believe I assume he's referring to.
You want to sneak into that building with it, like, okay.
We don't know how many there is in there, but yes.
They say it's worth it, yeah.
Do you have a death wish?
No.
Where is my pistol skill? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Also, in case you didn't notice, my pistol's down there somewhere.
Well, that's not my problem.
Why is your pistol?
It is, because I can't help you.
I pull out my pistol and offer it to him. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
I can't. I'm. Yeah.
You see 2 cars pulling up with 2 agents each who get out and immediately begin walking forward and firing.
Right. Well, they're distracting the guys. How close is the? Can we go from rooftop to rooftop? Are they all adjusting, or would you have to climb down to get to the other building where
if you backed up and then ran and made a jump roll at half, because this is a long fucking gap, you could get on top of the building they're burglarizing during the fucking gunfire interlude. They would not notice. They would not be expecting that. I can guarantee it.
How far up are we?
You're only like 6-7 meters up. So even falling, I mean, unless you fell on your head, that'd be fine.
Yeah, but we'd fall like right in front of them.
It'd be awkward. I'm not gonna lie.
Guys, you want to get to the other building?
You better make a decision soon because the gunfire is not going long. Oh, one of the bad guys got shot in the fucking face and went down.
climbing down. I'm not doing a running and jump.
Yeah, I'm
Don't know
gonna
about the
climb
other
down.
two.
I'm doing a
Climbing
running
down.
jump.
Climbing down.
You climb down on the same side these guys are on, you'll be horribly exposed.
No. On our
you're gonna go
side.
back to the
Yeah,
happy
No,
side.
So, sorry, is the warehouse there at the other side of the road, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, sorry. So we'd have to do a big loop around to get to it or something, probably.
Yeah, the gunfire would be long over by the time you did. But you see Russ back up and go, go for it, Russ. Give me a jump at half. And let's see if it's tremendously heroic.
Nice.
He does the fucking cool ass parkour roll on the other side and goes over. Okay, now Russ, you are literally behind these guys looking down at them like some sort of fucking evil vampire dude. Makes you feel fucking just hard as a rock.
All right.
Boom, boom.
How many of these guys are there?
Only 11 now. One got shot in the fucking face. He went boom.
Only 11, he said.
Uh-huh. Let me check and see how they did on their combat real quick.
Let me check my hero point status.
Other guys.
Ooh.
They fucking smoked the shit out of the other agents, though. These guys appear to be hardcore, professional, tough, mercenary types, or just doing this for a good time. You're not really sure. But they are absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
But you are in a great position to see anything that happens down there.
All right, I'm gonna do a wait and see.
Okay, no problem. Are you other two wishing to stay cowered on your rooftop for now?
No, as I said, I was climbing down because I wanted to start sneaking along and.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Okay, you guys. By the time you get there, well, you could be to the side of the guys. Like if this is their building, and over here is where they're at, and Russ is like above them, going, then you could like come in on the side if you wanted.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Go down and around so that the agents are coming from a particular direction, so their main focus is going to be where the agents are coming from.
True, but they do look around.
They should have some people looking around. I expect that because they appear to be fairly professional. But
yeah, they are looking up though because everybody forgets to look up.
Until we start shooting.
If you shoot, right now you're just hanging out like you're auditioning for the next vampire movie.
Batman. I'm Batman.
Okay, and so
okay.
that'd be fucked up if you're dressed as Batman too. Now, while they're sneaking around, only Rock, give me. Yes, this is already in there. Go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll. Lower is better.
At half?
I will send you a message because you can't communicate with these guys.
Wow, that's loud.
This is supposed to be their fucking silent keyboard.
No kidding.
I apologize for that, but
Mexican?
no.
Okay.
So, right.
South Park, I guess.
Yeah. No. All right. Meanwhile, you guys have stuck around. Both of you two give me a stealth roll at full. Just don't blow this. Very important not to fuck this one up, Pete. Because if Freddie did, then that would be okay, because you could blame him. But otherwise, no. Okay, you're both fine. So, even though Freddie's technically better at stealth, we all know the dice hate him. So you guys have gotten around. You're watching from around a corner, and you see. Actually, you can't see the rock from your vantage point.
That's fine.
But after another couple of minutes, then you see another team, maybe another 6, 8 guys coming out, and you see they have. Hold on, was the picture already given? Oh, God damn it. Oh, Logan. Right. You guys see somebody in a car driving by that looks like that.
That's why he has blue hair with it.
Okay, yep, an observer, right?
And as he's driving by, you see looks like they're bringing out some sort of really small metal case that I used to have a picture of, but for some reason I don't. Wait, hold on a second. I need to show you this case. This is what happens when you prep too much shit instead of just one thing. It's like, where'd they go?
Need to index all that shit, put it on search.
Oh, dude. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that on, here it is, on Roll20. Hooray!
Wait for it. Wait for it.
You guys see somebody bringing out a case like this.
Okay.
Now, Rock, since you are in the good position, when the guy hands the case to somebody else, they don't get a chance at this. You get a spot at half for getting to see something. Oh, and here's that guy that you got to see.
Not a half.
It looked like he had a weird tattoo on his arm, but you couldn't quite see it in the dark. It's probably not something that'll come back and horribly bite you.
Do you want a reroll card there? Right?
No, I don't want to reroll. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, just all right.
And
save that for something important.
The case itself is it's pretty fucking small. It's small. It's smaller than a kid's lunch pail. And the guy hands it to another guy, and he opens it up and looks into it. And once again, the only asshole up over it looking down gets the possibility of seeing shit. Give me another spot at half to see what's in there.
No.
It's probably just like it shows like a little camera flare, and it looks like a golden glow when he opens it and then closes it again. And the other guy goes, "Are we happy?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, we're happy." And they all are getting into their van, and then so the worst possible thing happens. The door closes and it begins to ascend. Rock, at this point, you realize that your life is hell. The van is coming up toward you. It's rising up effortlessly through the night. What do you do?
Get the hell off this building.
So how? Just jump down?
Yeah. You said I'm 6 meters up?
Yeah. Okay, cool. You run off to the side and jump. I'm assuming you don't want to pass the van as it's going up and you're coming down. So I'm assuming you're running to the side. Give me a jump roll.
You could jump onto the top of the van.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure he would love nothing more than that.
I'll jump right on top of a machine gun off the side of the van. That'll be good.
Yay! All right, so give me a jump roll to try to negate some of the damage. You pretty much go, yeah, and just fall off.
Yep.
Roll a d12 on yourself.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Hey, he's like 6 meters. He's at the point where if you were up there and I was like, I'm going to push you off this building, you'd be like, don't touch me off the building.
That's 9 real.
No, half an hour. So 4 real, 5 stun.
Shit. Okay. 4 real, 5 stun.
Could I get a luck roll from Freddie and McKay? You're curious here.
Catch me.
Ah, that's
It just shows him put out his hands and you like land 5 meters away or on top of McKay. Right. So McKay, right, roll a D6 on yourself, and this will also help negate some rock stun damages. He uses you as a fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, so Rock, your 6 of your fucking real damage goes away. Pete, you've got 3 real, 3 stun as he uses you to cushion his blow.
Okay, so I took no damage via Joshua McKay?
Well, you've still got your stun damage, sure.
Right.
But yeah, you landed on something soft. Thank God, you were worried there for a minute.
I'm gonna go start trying to find a vehicle for us to borrow. Quote unquote borrow.
Freddie wanders off. Those guys fly off. It looks like the van itself on the sides and stuff was made to look like it even has like some fake tires that are hanging off of it, but it's made to look old-fashioned. But the underside is pretty fucking modern, and it looks like little hexagon things that are all linked together, and out of this is coming this weird blue glow that seems to power it, and it's heading off to wherever the fuck it goes.
Okay. I say the Joker. And then I look around I look to that building where I saw him and see if he's still there.
You know, McKay, there's a lot of things you'd rather be doing than having somebody laying on top of you whispering the Joker. Because you're not sure where this evening's going. But so far,
yes, that's what people have referred to me as.
I roll off. Do I see this guy?
The guy you landed on, or the Joker?
The Joker.
Well, he is also technically, but no, you wildly look around. You don't have a good angle from here to see him because you'd have to be up to see him. So there's no actual way you could see him. So
Right.
As far as you know, Pete's the only Joker around. Freddie, give me a strength at a quarter to Terminator fucking make car go, because you've got no tools or anything like that. So you'd be like ripping off part of the steering column and like make car. Or you could just take one of the agent's cars.
Only about half.
And you try for a while and end up like getting the least shot up agent's car and then pulling up to these guys. Looks like you guys are going as agents today. Happy Halloween.
Let's check out where they stole stuff from. And
Yeah, I want to go into the warehouse.
You guys go into the warehouse.
Before going into the warehouse, I'm going to look at myself in the rear vision mirror.
You look like Joshua McKay.
Right, that's what I was curious about. Did the agents have any?
Look like yourself.
Yeah, when we've been body snatching, we look different previously. Hence why I was checking to see if we look different in there. When we look in a mirror, we look different normally when we're possessing other people.
Well, no, to yourselves and to each other, you always look the same. But to the mirror, yeah. In the mirror, you look like a dark-haired, plain-faced dude.
We look like one of the agent clones.
Suspiciously so, but a little bit like McKay. It's like McKay went through makeup to become an agent clone.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's why I was just curious to see whether or not.
Now, when you get out of the like Freddie backs up the car like a few feet. Now you're back over at where the guys got shot. Keep in mind that one dude did get shot in the face. You literally have to step over his corpse to go in. To the building.
Okay, then we'll frisk him. Did they leave his body behind?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were like, fuck it.
Let's go through that body then.
No problem. It looks like they probably took some shit off of him, but you do find something interesting about this guy. It looks like he has a odd tattoo, which I'll show you.
In
See,
before
but-
the
See, that's why I didn't do the reroll, because
Russ,
remember how
no.
often that yin yang eye thing came up? This is how Logan rolls.
It's
We're gonna
awesome.
see it.
Is
Wow.
it the upside down triangle with the two curvy bits and the line?
No,
bet it's the swastika thing.
it's this.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
This guy's arm is much better developed, or the guy that you're looking at's arm is much better developed than this poor dude.
It looks like anal beads.
Good card, Freddie.
Of course it looks like that to you.
I mean, doesn't it look like that to you?
No. It looks like the linking of different locations.
Anal beads.
I don't know what you're looking at, but okay.
Would you kindly step
Now, also
have
something.
Sorry, go.
Something else that's very interesting on this guy is it appears that he's bald and he has a tattoo of a barcode on the back of his head, just above the spine, with some sort of plastic covered data jack below that. It looks familiar to at least some of you, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We've been to Night City.
Not a Night City
No.
mod.
The
No,
one
one of the
we've
clones.
seen.
Yeah.
Not one of the clones, because the skin's normal colors.
We've seen it at the, I was going to say the restaurant at the end of the universe, the halfway in.
Yeah. Oh, right, him.
Let's see. Actually, they did not get to frisk him entirely. You guys, I'm not even asked for rolls. It's been a while since you've gotten to search a dead body, but it all comes back to you. It's like riding a bicycle or molesting a tramp. There's some sort of body armor on him that obviously didn't help out getting shot in the face. From a wide variety of companies you've never heard of with various serial numbers and shit. You also find some sort of weird small glass disc, which I'll show you a picture of. Yep. It looks like this. In fact, the fingers are in there for scale. Yes, because I care about you guys, so I made sure to get fingers in there. And let's see.
Does he have any rings on? Especially rings that are skin colored.
No. Let me look and see what else he's got.
He's also not a door because he's not disappeared.
Exactly.
Well, thank God for that.
Yeah. As far as when you guys go inside to check out what happened, there's plenty of like normal loot you guys probably don't care about, like unless you're really wanting to molest some dead security agents and shit. Just normal guys, working a crappy job, making a living type thing. They got shot, stabbed, one of them got garroted, and it looks like they made their way over to some sort of vault, and they blew the lock on the vault or melted it off. You're not really sure. They got into it. It's like the big old-fashioned vault, and they went straight to one box, and you figure out exactly which number it was because it's the only one in the sequence missing. So you know exactly which box it is. If you can find out, actually, no, you can.
Yeah.
You guys hear more cars pulling up outside, though, at about this point.
That's what I was going to say. There are more agents coming. But we're agents, so hopefully they won't fuck with us.
Yeah, I suspect
they
agents
might
will
be able to
see
see through it.
normal.
I'm sorry, everybody's talking at once. What?
Sorry.
The agents will probably see us as normal.
Hopefully. I mean, the agent in the car was like, what the fuck? So.
You mean abnormal.
Yeah, so don't wave guns around and...
But we're dressed in their clothes.
We're
That-
dressed
Yeah,
in
you guys
suits.
are dressed in their suits, wearing their earpieces, except for Freddie, who doesn't have any. He is waving around a gun, though, because he has no holster. Pete's got the holster.
If he's dressed as so Freddy wasn't dressed as an agent.
Everybody's dressed as an agent.
Therefore, Freddy should have a holster, just missing the
Ow.
gun.
Yeah, yeah, it's around somewhere. He says, patting himself down. He's like, hey, why don't I have a shoulder holster? How
I'm
did
assuming
you
he's
get
got the holster. He just didn't have his gun.
it? Who knows where it went? He doesn't.
Oh, can I look for a volume dial on the earwig?
It doesn't appear to be functional at all. It just
Right.
doesn't have any stuff to it. Maybe it's ornamental.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we should wait for them to leave. Come back later.
You hear them coming in the building and looking around and shit.
Oh, fuck.
We
Okay,
shall go elsewhere.
let's go out.
Sounds like a lot of them. Everybody give me a stealth roll to disappear from this scene. Rock throws down a little fucking thing. And they...
I'm Batman. Hey, Logan, the dice like me today.
Apparently so. All right, you guys managed to get the fuck out of there. You've lost your vehicle, but you end up doing some walking and whatnot. You remember the name of the building and whatnot. It's warehouse number, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, yeah, you guys wander the fuck off. Eventually, after burning a bunch of shoe leather, you end up in a more inhabited part of town. You wish you had money on you.
Mm-hmm. Anybody got some nice Trump?
I do, but it doesn't go anywhere useful.
Actually, you don't have any Trump on you right now.
I do.
You've
I
got
have one
no
pocket.
possessions except
No, I
what?
have one pocketed,
He has one pocket.
Ooh,
but it
Clever.
doesn't go anywhere useful right now. So
And the question, and the more important question you should be asking,
Yes.
does
Does it
magic
work?
work here? And has your pocket gone bye-bye?
that's a great question. Also,
I mean,
'cause
I can take it out and see. It's not a useful trump anyway. So sure.
Why don't we
Well, why
try
did you
something
pop-
else before trying to remove your trump and
I-
just potentially losing it, like
Yes.
magic level, like the where is it? Gate and time, full rules.
Sure, go ahead and do it.
You
Or do you
guys
want all this?
head over to a more private area.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
Pete goes, wiki, wiki, wiki. I'm
I
casting
attempt
a spell."
to cast full rules.
Sure, give me a willpower times 4 roll, please.
Oh, not bad.
It was 5 here, but so it has
Yeah.
decreased slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Excellent. Go ahead and go for it.
Rules. Nope.
Yeah.
Alright, let me try. There we go.
Cool. Tech unlimited, magic times 4. Magic attracts agents. Cthulhu magic times 5.
If tech is unlimited, why were agents here?
Tech also attracts agents if it doesn't fit into Shermer.
Okay.
So it's not
But
unlimited.
it'll still work.
Contemporary tech. unlimited.
Okay, so by unlimited you mean there is no will required for use of tech, as opposed to you can use tech from any era without issue.
Yep. Well, the only issue is agents. If that's not an issue, you're fine.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just
You got to get your bloodlust going. You're fine.
Alright, well, unless you guys want to go to Vegas and Voris, my
Ooh.
trump isn't going to be very useful.
It will get us out of these bodies.
So will shadow walking.
yeah.
Okay.
And the question is, where would we shadow walk to?
Do you guys want to walk back and see if you can
Yes.
steal an agent's car or something, or just well,
Wanna
because you
walk
haven't.
back and try and work out whose box it is.
Yep.
All right, you guys. By the time you guys get back, you see like a couple agents standing there, and they look around, don't see anything odd. You guys hide around a corner, and then they get in their car and leave. There's still a couple of cars. In fact, the one Freddie parked in front, they just left it. Like, well, nothing we can do about that. And you guys go in.
Did they remove the dead body? The future dude's body?
No,
Oh, okay. Didn't care about that. Okay.
Yeah. And right, you guys go in. Eventually, you find like the records room and stuff, and you discover that the box, according to this, is owned by somebody named Professor Angela Wainsworth. I'll copy paste the name for you.
Wainsworth.
There
No
you go.
relation to Ainsworth.
Oh, Agatha.
Wake up. No, wait, hold on. That name's familiar.
Guard for Freddy for being very suspicious and paranoid, which is how we get the players in this game. I don't know of other games where people get so paranoid over hearing a last name and go, wait a
Joshua,
minute.
you remember the mad scientist in Gothic, right? Her name was Ainsworth.
Yes.
But this is Wainsworth, so different professor? Question mark?
Yeah. Let's see. What did Ainsworth do in Gothic? She was the one that was working on the
magic.
the magic.
Yeah, Answorth, her name was Professor Answorth.
Ainsworth or Ainsworth?
I've got
Yeah.
Answorth as in ANS Worth.
Oh, I have Ainsworth, but okay.
Close enough.
And
Close
I
enough
didn't
to be
get what I
suspicious.
never got what her first name was.
Yeah, I don't know what was that. Alright, well,
The only address listed for that is a P.O. box, sadly. But you did pilfer the records. Various other police and whatnot are showing up.
Let's
yeah,
drive
me
off.
neither.
I get in the driver's seat.
We are taking
the body?
Come on.
Yeah, it's strange that we'll put the we should do something about the body because of the data jack and the barcode's
Yeah,
gonna
it's put in the
cause.
trunk or something.